Here they are, back in the stage of two remaining. The WHL Championship Series underway tonight. It's a best-of-7 for the Edge Chenoweth Cup between the Everett Silvertips and Swift Current Broncos. The series shifts to Everett for Game 3 next week, but for now the Tips aim to take care of business with Games 1 and 2 at Credit Union iPlex and Swift Current. Their second time coming in as Western Conference champions and prepared with mind and body.
Whenever you're in the finals, it's super exciting. It hasn't been in a long time for the Silvertips organization. So just to be here with the group of guys we have, we're really excited to get it going.
Going to run like we've had a special run. I think we need everyone to be bottom, and I think that's what we have.
I think it's really focused. I think that's the big thing for the group right now. It's real focus on the task at hand. I think we're not necessarily focusing on the accomplishments we've had, I guess, so far in playoffs, and just really focus on the fact that we haven't really done anything yet in a way. It's we haven't won anything yet until we actually win the whole thing.
In the playoffs, the Silvertips are third at 4 goals per game, leading on a chorus of timely contributions by Patrick Bykoff's 13 goals, Garrett Pilon with 11, Dewar with 9, and Kevin Davis's unforgettable third that shot the Tips into the championship series. They face a Swift Current team who combined with the Tips for over 200 points and nearly 100 wins. Glenn Godden has 25 points to lead Swift Current in postseason play. Tyler Steenbergen and Giorgio Estefan have 11 goals each. Then there's Carter Hart and Stuart Skinner in net. And the Tips know their challenge ahead.
They're a fast team, a lot of talent, steady defensemen, and they like to play the game fast.
They have lots of offensive firepower up there that can really make plays and capitalize on opportunities. I know Skinner's been playing well as well, so they have that good goaltending, and they have a big D-core, so I think that's something that we know about them in a way, but I think it's all going to come down to the will of who wants it more in a way.
They're here for a reason. They have a lot of firepower up front, and they're just a really complete team. So moving forward, we just kind of need to focus on our game, make sure we're staying on top of details, because they can really capitalize on your mistakes.
The Silvertips are 7-0 in postseason play on the road, facing a Swift Current team, winning 7 of 10 at home. The objective is clear.
Turnovers are really important. You kind of have to limit those and make sure you're making a smart play at key points in the game. So you can't get too far ahead of yourselves, but moving forward, I think we just need to kind of make sure we're on top of our details.
Just a big thing that we haven't necessarily thought too much about, maybe a style of play in a way. I guess we just go out and we play, because that's kind of how road hockey is. You don't maybe worry too much about line matches in a way, and I think that you just go out there and you play your game and you stick to that, and you have lots of energy and all that. So I think that's something that's big when you're on the road, is you have that sort of mentality.
From Swift Current, I'm Mike Benton for Tips TV.